We are going to start section 5, studying the scriptures together. Studying the scriptures is something that we have tried in many different ways to do, and it is easier when you're doing it in the United States. Although one thing that we have learned is that it's hard to get everybody on at the same time, because everyone is in different time zones and their schedules are busy, and meeting consistently is very hard. A lot easier in person if you live close to each other and you guys are friends. When you're trying to do it globally, that is really hard, since someone in Africa may not be able to, the time zones are way different, and then what technologies they use may not work all the time. So you may not get a chance to clearly understand and hear them, or they can't really understand and hear you. So we've tried different ways, and what we found the best thing to do is to provide online Bible study where you can take classes, studying units together, and then share via posts. And something that we've also looked at doing is maybe it's asynchronous, where you record and share your thoughts about something with someone else, and using WhatsApp or different types of app that lets you record and then share, and the other person records and share, and then you guys talk together. So that is another way to do it that may work better than trying to hold a Zoom or trying to call each other on a conference call. But what we found is inviting people to Bible study is that a lot of people want to do it. They want to know more about Christ, and they feel that this is a step towards doing that. One thing we did is we set up a Bible study online using Facebook units, where they can come in and study the Bible together, and we'd remind the group every week about what scriptures or chapters we were studying. And that was really helpful for people. And we have had over, I would say, close to 2,000 people study different units on our online scripture study. So that was pretty good. And so we write a post reminding people. We also include what we're going to read about, and give people some insights. The other thing is to follow up with that. After a day of study, we share what we've learned, and we post that. And that has been another valuable way to study the scriptures together in an asynchronous fashion. And as you can see here, people want to do it. So figuring out the right way to do it is very important. So the other way we also figure out, now that talking about this one, is if you do a live. But what doesn't work is unprofessional live of you sitting in a room talking. So if you can find a video of professional, professors or ministers having a Bible study online and watching that together and talking about that, that works well as well. So the three things that work is, you do it, and we're going to show you here with the online creating Bible study units, and we have them on the Follow Jesus Christ group, where we have different chapters that we're studying and how many people completed it. And as you go in, there's information about each chapter, and we put a brief description with an image so that they can learn about it. That has been really good, that they can study. Now, how much engagement did we get? We know that people are reading it and looking at it. We have some comments, but the engagement hasn't been super high in the sense of every single post and questions people are trying to ask. The second way that I mentioned was asynchronous one, where you record, and then you create a group and they record, and it comes back and forth, and you guys are talking about what you learned. That I think will work well. We haven't tried that one, but I know that model suits people from different time zones, and after they finish their Bible study, they can talk to you and engage. The third one is if you can find a professionally done video and watch it live, and other people will join, and you guys have online chats about that, and you schedule that at certain times, that also works well. Another one that we've looked at is doing a webinar, a professional webinar, where you have a online minister being able to talk about the Bible, and people coming and online and seeing at the same time. But what you're going to have there is same problem, different time zones, different communication technology barriers. So I suggest trying the synchronous way. You'll get more engagement. But the best way to write a Bible study is to call it out, share the verses, talk about what you've learned, share your experiences, and you could recycle content from different Bible manuals, but add your testimony, add a quote. That also helps out. Link to the site or where you got this from. And that gives them a section, like you can see here. There was like, I think it's 430 people, 100 comments. Those become powerful. People love to study the Bible with you as they can, and they wish they could do it often, is that they just get busy. So this is an example. We did Bible study online, and then this person from Zambia reached out and says he's really interested in changing life, and he wants to learn more about the scriptures, and it all came from studying online. And he was doing his own study, but it was a natural reach out for help. So it's something ongoing through your post, through units, through live, and through asynchronous chats is the way I suggest doing it. If you incorporate maybe the fasting once a month, praying once a week, you can have you hold a Bible study. Maybe it's a video live, and then you talk about the scriptures another couple of days. So that kind of it gets you into a pattern of Bible study, prayer. You got a couple quotes in there, and then you got a doctrinal lesson you're teaching. That kind of fills up your week as you're talking through, as you're interacting in a group, and you're sharing. So that was a Bible study, very powerful. Everybody wants to do this, right? But figuring out how to do it with your group, with the different time zones, you have to figure that out. We gave you some good ideas that have worked, and people have come and reached out to us because of it. And we've had over 2,000 people study with us online. We're going to talk about share inspirational videos next, and that will be we'll see you there.